The objective of this activity is to express exponents by paper folding. Let's understand the concept of exponents. When we have a number which is multiplied by itself many times, like 2 times 2 times 2, how many times does 2 occur here? It occurs 3 times. So this 3 is known as the exponent, and the number being repeated, that is 2, is called the base. We express this product as base raised to power exponent. So the base in this case is 2 and the exponent is 3. We call this as 2 raised to the power 3 or 2 to the power 3. Likewise, if you have 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 and times 5, you can see the number 2 is repeated 2 times. So we will write 2 raised to power 2 times the number 3 is repeated 4 times. So we write 3 raised to power 4, and then 5 comes only once. So we write only 5, or we can write 5 raised to power 1. So this is how you express products as exponents. The material required for this activity is squared papers, then we need the geometry box for drawing purpose and Fevicol for pasting work. Let's perform this activity of exponents now.
In this activity on exponents, we have taken a square piece of paper. As you can see here, this is nearly 3 inches wide. You can take any dimension for that matter. It should be a square piece. This square piece represents 3 raised to power 0, and anything raised to power 0, as you know, is 1. So it is just one part. There are no sub parts of this entire piece. So this represents 3 raised to power 0, which is 1. Now what am I going to do is, I'm going to take yet another same type of square, and then I will fold it twice like this to form 2 creases. Here we have formed 2 creases. So what have we done here is, we have folded this square only along the one side, and that is why this represents 3 raised to power 1, folding along only one side. So how many parts does it form? It forms 1, 2 and 3 parts. So even you can label them using the dotted lines like this. You will see that there are 3 parts formed of this square, and therefore this 3 raised to power 1 represents 3. So 3 parts means 3. Now we will take yet another square of the same dimensions, and this time I am going to fold it along the breadth like that, just the way I did the previous one, and then I will fold it along the other side also like this. Now watch how many parts are formed. So I'll just mark the lines. This is the line 1, this is the line 2, and then along the other side this is line 3, and this is line 4. Look at this, how many parts are formed? There are 9 parts which are formed, and therefore since we have folded it along 2 sides, therefore this represents 3 raised to power 2, and 3 raised to power 2 obviously is 9, so it gives us 9 parts. Likewise, if you want to do 3 raised to power 3, you have to take yet another piece like that, and see what I have done here. I have folded it once, twice to get 3 parts just like this, and then I have folded it yet again 2 more times like this. See? So if you open it, there will be 9 parts formed along one side, and then you have to fold it once along this also. So I folded it twice along one side and once along the other side. Therefore this represents 3 raised to power 3, and 3 raised to power 3 we all know is 27. Now if you draw all the horizontal and vertical lines here, you will find that there are 27 parts of this square formed, and Therefore, 3 raised to power 1 is 1, 3 raised to power 0 is 1 rather, 3 raised to power 1 is 3, 3 raised to power 2 is 9, and 3 raised to power 3 is 27. And that completes your activity on exponents.